Hello, my name is John Broadwell, creator of the open source Serial Wombat project. Today we're going to be looking at an accessory to the Serial Wombat chips, which is the Serial Wombat PCB0014 Servo Breakout board. And this is just basically a simple connector board. There's no electronics anywhere on this thing. And it's designed to hook up your Serial Wombat chip, or could be an Arduino or Raspberry Pi, basically anything that can output a servo compatible signal, hook it up to the servos. So everybody loves these kind of little servos. You know, they're really cheap and they're a lot of fun. But the connector can be just a little bit of a hassle sometimes, particularly if you've got a lot of them, to get the bus to the power and break out the signal line so that you can easily connect it to your microcontroller or single board computer. So let's take a look at this board real quick. And like a lot of the Serial Wombat boards, it has the dimensions 2.3 inches by 0.9 inches on the back, 1/8 inch mounting holes, and the coordinates of those mounting holes are listed on the silk screen so that it's easy if you want to integrate it into a physical enclosure. There's 2 screw down terminals, one red, which is where your power goes, and one black, where your ground goes. There are 15 servo connectors. Ground and power are common to all of them and go to these tie-down blocks. And then there's the signal pin, which then feeds up to the separate header that you can connect up to whatever it is that you're using to control your servo. So I wired these up just a minute ago. And you can see here's one that we've got ready to go with a AA battery box. Used a small flathead screwdriver on these tie-down blocks. These use a flathead, but it's not guaranteed that all of those will. These parts could change in the future without notice. So let's take a look real quick, and we'll just plug it in. We're going to make sure that brown, which is the ground on this kind of servo, goes to, we'll plug it into number 4. And what I have here is a Serial Wombat 18AB chip that's connected up to my computer via an FTDI cable. And you can see online there's videos that show how to configure this particular board. This is not included. That is not included. The servo is not included in the kit. The jumper wires are not included. The only thing that's included with the PCB 0014 kit is 2 of these particular PCBs. So it's important that we have a ground connection between the board that's driving the servo and the breakout board. So I'm going to take the ground pin here and simply connect it up to one of the bottom rows, which is our ground. And then I've got Wombat pin 0, which I'm going to use to connect up to my servo, which I'll plug in right here. And that should be good to go. So now let's take a look and drive the servo.